Yo, what's good, everybody? And welcome back to 30 Teams and 30 Days. I'm back and I'm better. So, today we got the Philadelphia 76ers. The process, all right? One of my favorite teams, most definitely. Most definitely. But ain't no more process. Ain't no more process. It's time to win now, okay? It's time to win now. I love the Philadelphia 76ers. Been a fan for a while since, Andre Iguodala days. That's my boy. But this 76ers team is looking like it's falling apart again, honestly. I've been hearing rumors about Tobias Harris being traded, Matisse Thybulle being traded. I mean, shit, if we trade them, who's really, you feel me? Who we gonna get? We're not gonna get back nobody better than them. So if we do end up trading them, I feel like it should be for some depth, a backup point guard, backup shooting guard. I like that they got DeAnthony Melton. That was nice, but it's not gonna be enough. Feel me? He's a really good young player from the Grizzlies, so you know what they put in him. He gonna bring that to Philly. You feel me? A town that don't play about they sports. They don't. The Philly fans will get on you if you're not performing. I feel like DeAnthony Melton will bring a tough nose defense, get it out the mud kind of game. And he'll also be smart with the ball. He could pass, he could shoot. He's a really good player for them. So I really like that pickup. But other than that, I like Tyrese Maxey. He'll more than likely be the starter next year. But the big elephant in the room is Mr. James Harden, the beard. My boy, he's getting up there in age. He's 32, but I feel like he still got something in the tank, and it's only a matter of time before he gets back to what we used to seeing. But you know the thing with him, regular season guy, they say every time it gets to the playoffs, I mean, you could debate he's had his good runs in the playoffs and he's had his chokes in the playoffs. You definitely can debate it. But one thing for certain is Philadelphia 76ers still got them something in James Harden. And the process the man himself, Joel Embiid, he holding stuff down. Run up for MVP twice. He should have got it this year, but we're gonna see how he come in the next year. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I don't see a drop off. He's been able to stay healthy, which was pretty much a problem for his younger years in the NBA. Now he's 28. He's focused on his durability. You can see how he moves. His game just keep increasing. He's become a very dominant force out there on the court. Other than that, you can see that the 76ers really lack depth because the backup center, right, at this point, Charles Bassey and DeAndre Jordan. I don't know about you, but I don't want them leading my second unit because what they gonna do? Charles Bassey is young, so I'll cut him some slack, but DeAndre Jordan, nah, nah, he's not gonna cut it. He's not making that much. Let him go. Let him go play for somewhere else. Clear up that roster spot. We can use somebody like Montrez Harrell. I like Montrez Harrell. He's same kind of DeAnthony Melton mold. You know, he got some bark to him. He got some bite to him. He got a nice game. He's not too old. I feel like he would fit quite well with the 76ers. I feel like he will bring a lot to them. Versatile. He could play some four a little bit. If he work on his shot, he might be able to play some four. He can get you some small ball five in there. But one thing that he will bring is that energy. I can just see it. I can see it. I really I see how the fans get behind Montrezl Harrell because he brings that energy. I love players like that. I love players that show that emotion on the court. Get loud, feel me, get a little angry, show some emotion. That's what basketball is about. I mean, it's cool. it's cool to be all laid back, but show some emotion. You out here playing a sport, feel me, a competitive sport. Show some emotion. I love players like that. He's gonna hustle. Another player just like that, Bobby Portis. I could see him being a good fit over here. Might even be a starter role for him, honestly, if they're able to trade Tobias Harris, get some get some small contracts and some depth off the bench. Then you go sign Bobby Portis, put him right there in at the four. That sound like a plan to me. It don't sound too bad, but they would have to more than likely trade Tobias Harris for any of that to happen because I feel like Bobby Portis is gonna demand at least 22, 24, if not higher. And Tobias is making 35 mil right now. It's just not gonna work with James Harden and Joel Embiid. They got big contracts, not a lot of space, but anything can happen in basketball. This free agency, I mean, this offseason is just getting started. The draft just passed. It was a really good draft. I feel like it was one of the best drafts in years. Very deep. I'm excited to see what the rookies are able to do next year. And the Summer League is coming up. I'll definitely be watching the Summer League. But as far as the 76ers can go, it's really the biggest thing with them is depth. They got two key pieces in Joel and James Harden. But if they don't have any depth, it's just not gonna work. I would get defenders, you know, some some wing defenders, somebody that can feel me hold down the perimeter. Because right now, all we really have for perimeter defense is DeAnthony Melton and Matisse Thybulle. Yeah, so it's not looking too well for them unless they get some defenders. I feel like the teams in the NBA are getting better, and this team is falling apart, honestly. But they're not too far away from getting back to dominant form. I just don't feel like Joel Embiid can do it by himself. Feel me? Ben Simmons was a key piece, whether anybody wants to admit it or not. He was a versatile defender, and he was able to play some point guard as well. So that's another thing we could use is a more pass minded point guard. Tyrese Maxey could develop into that, but that's not his game. His game is mostly scoring. He's a scoring guard, but you know, third year in the league, maybe he adds a good playmaking factor to his game. I mean, they have potential. They have potential. They have potential. Yeah, get rid of some of these old guys. Georges Niang, he's a good shooter, but this is not a team full of scorers. They need to add some scoring and defensive depth. That's just, or I don't see them really doing too much. I don't. I got to keep my bias out. I love the 76ers, but it's just this is just showing me a complacent team, honestly. But that's why they have the all season. If they make some splash moves, get some defenders, get some shooters, then they'll be right back there. Because as long as they got Joel, feel me, and Harden possibly staying for a few more years, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. That's usually how most teams get by. They get those two top guys and then just interchange the the players around them to fit that play style. And yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's that for the 76ers. Get some depth and you'll be all right. They'll be all right. Get some depth or sink. Choice is yours. Because the East not getting no weaker. I see more players in the offseason. I feel like a lot of free agents are gonna go and sign over to the East. It's just been a shift. The West was dominant in the 2010s. 2022s it's looking like, well, Golden State just won. So but as far as like the depth of teams, the East is very deep. And the 76ers can find themselves in a 7, 8, 9 seed really quickly if they're not able to get some depth. So yeah, that's that. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow with another breakdown and another team. I'm enjoying this series. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment if you got any thoughts on what the 76ers should do or any team in the NBA. And also, if you want to continue supporting me, go ahead and subscribe. And I appreciate it all. I love y'all. Have a good day. And peace out.